throwing on first down. Perkins throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On third down, Perkins. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
Had a chance to meet him while he was still at Clemson at a summer camp, partner. And this is one of the best kids you're going to meet out there. And he doesn't say a whole lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Now a first down throw. Watson got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Gallup, 26 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And it's good to make it 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Tucker McCann to kick off for Tennessee.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, Perkins under pressure, and down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
And it's third to throw on third down. Perkins gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a 49-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Bears.
From the gun, Perkins. Eluding the pressure right. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
From the gun, Perkins. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Perkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Bears nothing.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The left side completion to Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Watson on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, he finds his tight end Howard. That's complete.
Jay Howard. That's good. 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Howard, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, Watson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. And it's caught. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Intercepted by the Bears.
So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over and put an arm around him and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Perkins. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
Complete.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
First down pass.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he finds Howard complete. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Watson looks to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. To the air yet again. Watson under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McCann's kick up and good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Perkins looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards.
Operating from the gun. Perkins. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. And here's Joseph Charlton now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a first down throw, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on second down. Perkins steps away to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
38-yard line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. I always laugh when people say,
oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll start with the option. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
James Morgan sacked. Fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Morgan over the middle, complete. It's Porter. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Bears.
This is Harris. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the delay, here's Harris. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
here's Morgan to throw on third down. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
They'll run on first down. Randall. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Randall, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point.
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Morgan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there.
2nd and 3.
On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Ball carried by the wide receiver.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
8-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
23,
no gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down
the gun. Tate, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Morgan firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Operating from the gun, Tate. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
On second down, Randall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Tate. Smith catches left side. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
To throw on second down, Tate. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
By the Bears. They'll take
the Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 45.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
1 yard gain. Brings up
on second and 9. Morgan, he completes this into the hands of Miller. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Morgan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Tate looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 34-yard
from the gun, Tate. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Tate. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down, Tate. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
From the gun, Tate. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Down and sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay. Now the pressure gets to him again.
Quarterback sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 36-yard line.
On second down now, it's Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 3 yards to gain there. 2nd down. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard work.